Hey, Flutter, that's welcome. Hey, Fairbot. Yeah, it's not that light, but it's busy. Let's get another 5 minutes, it's fine. Let's give Cloud a chance to show up. I didn't tell him in advance, so we'll see. If he doesn't show up, it's fine, can start without him. Yeah. But late night for me would be like midnight and further. Hey Alex, welcome. So stoked for it. We'll see. Haven't played this map before. Seems like it's similar to some of the other Clouds maps. Oh, thanks for the donation, Blind Dancer.
I swear I gave 10 denarii, but apparently the publican kept half of it and bought a flamethrower, which goes whoosh.
Good. It's a good investment, I'm fine with that. It seems like the map is going to be similar to other Clouds maps. Fairly small, like, you know, compared to other maps I usually play. And some terrain difficulties, nothing too insane, but it is something to keep in mind. Especially the map size is going to be annoying for me. I don't like small maps, but it's Cloud's map. It's going pretty good. Hey, Slumbering Confusion, welcome. You're gonna have to be reading the instructions. We could do it with TTS. I'm gonna see if it is on. Hey, Gonna go with another bit of music. Let me see. No, I don't think this is on Haven yet. Maybe the instructions are written in Discord though. Yep. Let's make the AI read it. I don't want to read it. It's not like insanely long or anything, but might as well. What kind of voice do we want?
I can't wait to see where life takes me in the years to come.
I can't wait to see where life takes me in the years to come. Every day, I feel
What sunshine is to flowers, smiles are to humanity.
Good evening. We have a packed show for you, including new developments in the economy.
I walked deeper into the forest.
Yeah, let's pick this one, I guess. Is there an older voice? I don't know, probably not. There are maybe premium ones. The ones that start, I think all of them are fairly young. The most you get is like 20s, 30s, I think.
Your priorities should be internet, security, housing, food and water in that order.
We'll see about that. Alright, switch. First order of business, let's get some music back. General settings. There we go. This is the map, you should be able to see it. I think you do.
Drag and drop your files, or type, paste.
Stop. That's not how it's supposed to be. Okay.
Governor. The gods seem to be pleased after your last mission, and that's why I have a new mission for you in mind. We need to show the barbarians in the north the wisdom and might of our glorious empire. The barbarians are not used to education, entertainment, or artisan labor.
Education, I guess. Yeah.
They are only used to do manual labor on the fields and reproduce. This should not be allowed, and you, Governor, have to change this fact. So I will demand from you to civilize those barbarians and fulfill my requests. To show me the growth, I will request at first some basic goods like wheat, stones, sand, vines, and fish. At later stages I will demand some furniture, pottery, oil, weapons, and money for the growth of the empire.
Some small
you will encounter no military activity, so you can focus totally on getting the economy going. So your goals should be to build a proper city with aristocrats. This should show those barbarians that the way of living as a Roman is far superior. Good luck, Governor.
It's all that we are told. We do have 3,750 denarii, which is not that much. There is no military activity on this map. It is fairly small. Also, these signposts are just in the middle of everything. You can fit a warehouse here now, so that's fine. You can see that this terrain is kind of broken up. I don't think we have bridges. No bridges yet. No, we have limited services, but stuff is gonna probably unlock as we go. It's just that we don't have an indication currently when. We might get like an objective or something. That would be good, because currently I just don't know anything. There's a tavern as the only entertainment source. No bathhouse. There is water. You can go for reservoir water. Only small temples. No forum. on the Senate. Raw materials: clay, timber, stone, and sand. Farms: wheat, vegetables, fruits, and wines. 3 types of food. Maybe fish later. There's fishing grounds, just no wharfs unlocked. This is probably gonna be relegated to Patricians. We need 6,000 population, which is not that much. But we need Patricians because it's 100 prosperity, so we might as well put them in here. This is the best place we have. So the challenge is gonna be sticking plebs to these various places without going absolutely insane. I think a lot of it is kind of tight, but you can fit, like, it's gonna be line blocks. I don't like line blocks, but for the most part, that's what we have to build. I don't think you can get away with anything else really. We could potentially go with something as a loop here, but I'm not sure about that right now. We cannot go there anyway. Natives. Is there a meeting hut? I think they are just huts, but no native meeting hut is present. So they're just for flavor, to block a bit of terrain and, you know, be a thing on the map, but they don't actually play any part. Even if you piss them off, they are on the hill, they don't have the option to do anything too. So that's fine. What can we trade? So we're here in Power of Wisdom. Our nearest city is Traskiovanis, which would buy sand and stone. I don't know why I would want to buy bricks, since I can make them manually. Oh yeah, we don't have workshops unlocked either. Just farms and raw resources. They would buy stone and sand and sell bricks. There is Lutetia, which is, this is a land trader. This is also a land trader, even though it's across the channel. They would buy wheat and bricks. I cannot make bricks yet, so we might have to do wheat trading. Divodurum is another city that would buy furniture and fish, but it's a sea trader. Not sure about the dock spot. Ah, thanks for the gifted subs, Alex. You are very generous. I appreciate that. We cannot build a dock yet, but I want to take a look. This is important. Also, Flotsam. I'm not sure where Flotsam is. I don't see it yet. We might have to wait for it. We might have to wait. Thank you, thank you. I think we have to kind of designate an industrial area, and I think for the land trade route we have to produce some stuff over here and then potentially build housing here and dock. If this is as a tradable area, I think the ships are gonna most likely do this for trade. So we might have to build a dock somewhere along here. There's plenty of dock spots from the looks of it. You can build it whenever you want, really. Have to unlock it, that is. Okay. What is our personal savings level? Nothing, and we have 5 denarii. Let's drop it to 2. And let's start building something. It's gonna be pretty awful. We don't have any education and only a tavern, so this is gonna suck for the, you know, living standards of these people. But we should get some form of an objective relatively soon to tell us what we are supposed to do to unlock more things, hopefully. I might want to try and get this to be a loop, but it's gonna mean that this is gonna be dead space in the middle, basically. And that is really awful. But if it's doable, it might be worth it. Oh yeah, I didn't check. Do we have plaza? Yes. If we have plaza, that makes our life significantly better for space. Hey Sam, welcome. Yes. But a lot of them were waiting for Caesar as well, since I haven't played it in a while. This should get covered by a single set of services. This doesn't look like it, but I think it will. This is doesn't register it yet. Okay, let's take a look where we have little 1x1 slots for things. We'll do fountains on this hilltop, most likely. Just kinda cursed, but if you need to, you can do that. Okay, I don't know where to put my 1x1s. If you want to feed them wheat, I have to build a granary over here, so let's put down our things here. Barber and a doctor. We don't have a bathhouse unlocked yet, so this is gonna be pretty good. I don't know yet about gods. Where do I want to dump temples? Not sure about that at all, but we might have to do a dump. If we build a grand temple ever, it might be Venus. So I'm gonna give them Venus if I can. And then the rest of them... I can see something as a dumping site, maybe along here, if we can do a road this way. If this is houses, then it's gonna be fine, but the fountain would limit that. So not quite sure about that. I might just put it into the block, but I think I'm just gonna go with this. Series. There we go. Put this down. What did I just do? I hope it was not wasteful. No. Make sure that we have easy access to this. And let's build up some housing. This doesn't quite add up. So we'll have some dead space over here. We can do a fountain there if we'd like to. This doesn't quite add up either. I'm gonna expand that slightly. Same with this. Tweak it as need be. We don't need to be too particular with this. If we can fit more things somewhere, we should. I'm not gonna double down on houses yet, because I don't need as many workers. Okay, this sucks. I want it to be... here, I believe. It does not cover that tile. But it should still be alright. If you water in from this side, yes. I believe that this is gonna be okay. Hey Robot, welcome. Learn a word of choice in Czech. Fountain. In Czech it would be fontana. This is very similar. Like this. Or there is an older Czech word for it as well, which is kashna. Okay. Seems to be set up. Let's wait. I'm gonna bring the speed a little bit down so we play slowly. I haven't played season in a while. Sounds cool. Yeah. It's not used that much today. I think usually you would say kashna for like an older fountain, because in every town square, like a small town in here, you would have, even in like medieval times, usually you would have a fountain for public use. It like sort of like Romans had it. Even like 18th century during Habsburg times, you would have that as well. And today these are often preserved, so you'll find them in towns. They are of course no longer used for, you know, washing your anything or getting water for your household, but they're used for culture. You know, usually you hang out around them. You go like nice places, like parks and benches and whatnot. Yeah, so you would call like an older fountain, you would call that kashna, and then if there is like a modern one with like water shooting up in the air, you would call it fontana, usually. Plebians need wisdom. Governor, the gods seem to be pleased after your last... Oh, that's what we read already. Yeah, I don't... Okay, so yeah, that triggers twice. Cloud wanted that to happen at the start, so he made sure that you read it, even if you missed that it was in the message box. That's fine. That's fine. Also, older fountains look very nice. Yes. One was near my where I grew up. My grandmother lives in a tenement in the city of Trutnov, which I made a video on, and there was a fountain nearby which we often visited as kids, and it's like on a hill overlooking that sort of main street, so it was very close. And it's one that looks very Roman. It has a lion's head on it, and it's made from worked stones, and it's built into a side of a colonnade, sort of, where you have like benches upstairs, and then downstairs there's a road for vehicles going around, but the fountain is built into the wall itself, because a lot of the land in Trutnov needs to be held up by different stoneworks, since the city is old and there are lots of hills and such, and people removed trees and then they needed to hold up the ground somehow, so often they reinforce the ground with stones in different places, so you have like different kind of stoneworks holding up different hillsides and things. This is how it is there. Got some unemployment. We should start thinking about trade. I'm gonna be doing stone and sand to clear these trees. We don't need the wood. Okay. Let's get some mines. Let's get some mines, and we'll do sand as well. I think this might be mineable actually. Yep, it is, but that's fine. Let's do this. This is gonna be plenty. Can I clear this? Put this down over here. Might do it like this. It's gonna serve for now. Cut that off. Accept sand and stone. 8 units is enough, because we might want to expand upon that trade eventually. This has an engineer, so that's fine. So we have some jobs. Yeah, lacking quite a few employees, as it is. Still have some money in the coffers, so the key is I don't want to expand too fast over here, because I don't need so many workers yet. We could go for like a massive block immediately, but if we can help it, it's not great to waste all your money if you start with a very limited amount, which we did. Scenario information. Note that this scenario adjusts itself while you play. Unlocking theaters and wharves requires 500 population. Okay. Unlocking bridge. This will need to keep this for checking up later. Unlocking bridges and docks, 500 population and 2 schools. Alright. This is something I talked about before. I like giving people all the information they need in my scenarios, but I usually don't like dump it on them immediately like this. I kind of drip feed you information, which it's kind of bad if you have to look for different messages in the log. I get that, but if it's stuff that you will do in your nearest time, like for example, I would say that you should be doing the first objective, which is get 500 pop, and you unlock something, and then the other stuff that's further, I would just wait until you develop a little bit and then give you that information again. I know that you can do it immediately. Because currently you cannot lock triggers unless you do some really specific magic with that. But still, I don't think like dumping this on people is that good, but it's okay. you know, we can handle it. So if you want bridges, we need 500 population, 2 schools. If you want schools, we need 750 population, 3 stone quarries. This doesn't, so I need, so if I want schools, this doesn't make sense, does it? So if I want to unlock bridges, right, so I need 2 schools, but 500 population if I want bridges, but I would already have surpassed that since I need 700 to even build the schools I need to, you know, this should be 1,000, I think. That's fine. And 3 stone quarries, you can do that right off the bat. Artisans, which is workshops, 1,000 pop and 2,000 denarii. Alright. And then bathhouse, 1,250 pop and 20 prosperity. Okay, that kind of sucks. Money and favor, 2,000 population and 40 prosperity. So that's forums, I think. And favor, not sure what that's gonna be. Unlocking amphitheater. Actors going later to school. Bibliotech? What is this? I don't know what that is. 2,000 population and 2 theaters. Right. Unlocking Colosseum and line. Is there a theater I missed? Yes, 500 pole. Okay, Colosseum and Linehouse, 3,000 population. This is maybe arena? Library, okay. Oh yeah. You are really right. Unlocking large and grand temple. 3,500 population, 55 prosperity, more than 5,000 denarii. Unlocking hippodrome, hospital and academy, 4,500 population. Okay, we need to check this if we need to later, so just almost spell the same, okay. I think that's the... Cloud is not native English speaker, so maybe some of the native vocabulary seeped in there. It's fine. You can figure it out. So you should see some industry going on. Okay, what about population capacity? 360. That's more than I need at the moment. So I don't feel like I want this this side populated just yet. Wharfs would be a really good source of food. I'm even thinking about making the water different. It's gonna impact my density a bit, but that doesn't matter as much. I don't feel like that's important. Maybe want to maximize the wharfs instead. It does mean that I wasted a little bit of money, but yeah, it's fine. I usually start with this right off the bat, that's why I kind of started with that, but you don't need to. 2, 3, so we can spend another tile here. Bring it up, bring it down. It's pretty awful. We'll bring a road through this eventually. Okay, some sand. I think I want another pit. Or several, in fact. Cannot have that. So this, we could do a depot here eventually. If we really want to. Some stuff, so let's open up the trade route. The first one we can have. Sell sand, sell stone. Ah yes, I have plaza. Even statues. That's why I built it so tight with this in the middle. Otherwise desirability would have been a problem, but it's not like this. I actually want access to this place, but we can do it through here. So that's okay. Let's populate that. I think we made some money, but not like a huge amount. Let's clear this. We can mine more if we clear more over here. So this would give me 1. Okay, that's not really worth it. But it is if we do it like this. It's far away from water though, so we cannot really put stuff up here that we might want. Yeah, the traders are buying stuff. I'm probably gonna go into that. From the looks of it, these goods are not very profitable, obviously, so that will kind of suck for us. But it's some income. I want this to be streamlined, so let's add them up. Thinking about expanding the sand mines over here. I think I can still sell a little bit more of that. This will mean that the engineer might get kind of lost on the staircase a little bit. That's fine. It's a little baffling that 2 items should be switched in the log and bridges updated to say 750. Yeah, I think that's just, you know, some error or... Like, it's hard. You need to understand when you make these maps with the new events, it's kind of confusing how you make it, because you might make something... like you might think of a concept for something and then that's further along, and so you have to kind of find the filler events then, and so it could result in you just doing some small little design mistakes like that. It's not like a huge deal or anything, it's just, you know, a little bit strange to have it, but I suspect it's because of that. It's because of how you design it. It's just inherently gonna be like that. So you might have an idea for an event from the start when you make the map, but then before you can implement it, you need to come up with the early game stuff, and then you kind of get lost and just add events that could contradict what you already said or what goals you set. Okay, so population wise we are good. We could use the 500 goal, which is relatively close, but I don't want to water them. This could be bad. I'm gonna just water this small group, I suppose. This almost covers everyone. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give them a fountain and remove this one. We'll keep this for bathhouse. Or access if we really need to have that. So how much can we sell? 64 and 64. That's a lot of goods per year. You should definitely try and maximize that. This. Not switched, it's... These goals don't make sense. The schools and the bridges. So the bridge... So it says, oh, you need 500 population and 2 schools to unlock the bridges. But then, if you want the schools that you need for this bridge quest, you actually need more population than you would need for the bridge itself, which... In a way, so you should be unlocking schools and then bridges, but you actually need more for the prerequisite than you need for the goal itself, which is a design flaw. But it's not game breaking or anything, it's just, you know, a little bit odd when you see it. But that's why I said, it's the reason for it. Probably is that how maps are designed with the events. Yeah, no problem. So with the mining, I think we want even more mines. I just cannot really figure out where to put them here. I think this is maximizing what we can have. So we have 500 pop. That's all well and good. I'm gonna split these two up. It's a little bit redundant. That's fine. So I want to stretch it further eventually. Lots of sand. And birchbark change to reflect the higher rate needed. Yeah. Missed that completely when I played through. Went hard on pop immediately, and how last 750 never noticed. Yeah, that's I read the event. That's why it happened. We need to give them water because they are already dying from pestilence. But that's awful. I cannot stop it from happening. This is gonna kill my mergers. I might have to feed them. That kills my progress towards the goal, I think. We could go into that or like start getting them some farms. But this is not a whole bunch of farming. It would feed this. Food would give them safety, but it's also gonna result in like a huge unemployment spike, so I'm kinda shooting myself in the foot by doing this, but I think we need to do it. So what do we grow for them? I think fruits, because it doesn't matter, and fruit is actually desirable to live around, so... If anyone ever lives nearby, it might as well. Oh yeah, also we could give them 2 food types, because it doesn't matter. You don't get double wheat, so... Why bother with anything like a single crop if it doesn't actually give you anything extra? It's just gonna result in a little bit of market lady chaos, but that's fine. So I should replace one of these fruit farms with a wheat farm. Okay, yeah, this is bad. Don't like that. I think I'm gonna spend the money to just make it like this. I might just want to do this instead, so that this can be a market without interfering with the patterns. You got extra money, that's fine. Accept fruits and wheat, 16. This is because I don't have a bathhouse. I would have already given them a bathhouse otherwise, but I just don't have access to it. Hello, Nadia, welcome. You will have your internet shut down. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. Enjoy your day. No, it's just not having bathhouse means they explode. Even with barber and the doctor, it's just not enough. I would have to give them clean water, but mergers are a problem, and this is gonna make it even worse. Just let it burn out. That's all we can do. Probably a run-of-the-mill bubonic plague. It's more like a Ledge Empire thing, but yeah. I think Plague of Justinian was a bubonic plague variant. Again, not a massive issue, just annoying for us. Could go and do some fishing in a little bit, but we'll see. I suspect we'll overproduce sand relatively quickly. More than we need, but this is very close, so it should be alright. Message from Caesar. Show them the basic form of entertainment. My dearest governor, the first step is done, and the plebeians should get a little distraction from their everyday life. So build some theaters for them, so we can enjoy the privileges of Roman citizen. Okay, some grammar issues again, but I'm not gonna hold it against Cloud too much. Just gonna note that there are grammar issues. Some of them quite apparent. I think this warehouse is not in a exactly great spot, but this should be okay. I need that fountain, otherwise people will die. I can do this though, which means I just need a merger and it's gonna be fine. Let's get them a market already. This is gonna result in unemployment, but I kinda need health. Let's go for it. Fountain. Let there be water. We should look for what can we expand as industry. Wheat. I don't want to do wheat. What is this? Land trader that would buy oil. I cannot make olives. I can make clay, but I don't think it's tweaked in price. Well, 30 denarii is not horrible. We could do that. And that's the only other land trader, so we will have to do wheat maybe? We'll see. I don't want to sell food though. Kinda blows a little bit of time. Can't type. It's fine. Okay, we have access to theaters, but I need schools. For schools, I need 750 pop, as well as something else. I don't know what this something else was, but let's just push on. Let's give them, let them eat pizza. I think, yeah, I need 750 pop and 3 quarries. I have the quarries already. Just need to wait. I think I unlocked dwarfs as well, which the game didn't mention that, but we do have this now. I'll go for it. I'll make some of those. Oh yeah, I should check my flotsam. So flotsam is coming from here. This is an entry point then. So trade here, if we can have it, would be the best. I don't know if I'm shooting myself in the foot with bridging. Might be. I think we want to bridge over to the peninsula and then jump from there. I'll actually do it this way, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and make a granary here. Let's accept 8 fish. And 8 fruits. Let us get a depot. Accept fish. Bring fish. We'll wait until it activates, so we can actually use this. Bring it to 2 from 3. Shipyard needs a connection. Let's make that happen. Three types of food is huge for these people, but again, we'll see if that's sustainable long term. I suspect not. I might switch into monoculture for farming and just do fruits and fish. So sloppy today. Let's do 16-16. Let's get fruits instead of wheat. Might as well keep that open if we ever need it, but I suspect we won't need it. I don't have bathhouse yet, so it's definitely something to watch out for. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get some fish soon. The first feeding cycle is taking its toll on us. I would like to do some Lararii, but these are 2x2 spots I can actually use. Not so much over here. 1, 2 tiles, 1, 2 tiles, 1, 2 tiles. It's expensive, but good for the guards as well. time to learn Latin. My dearest governor, after the hard work in the stone quarry, the new generation of Plebians should be able to read and write our fantastic language. So it's time to build some basic education. Good job. Okay. Let's get a school going on. Let's build said school over here. And I'll give them plaza if I need to. I should watch out for population and gods. I don't know where I'm gonna build a god gulag yet, but it's gonna have to happen. Farmhouse area can actually have quite a few temples in it, so I'll do that. And then we just need Mars and Venus and it's done. Okay. Don't forget to build a second. Oh yes, I need it for bridges, don't I? I'm gonna probably remove it later. Educate the sand miners. Fisher and docks. I already have that for a while. That's also a not. My dearest governor, the schools teach them some basic economics and building pattern of a great culture, so they should be able to build some basic tools and bridges, boats and bridges. Okay. Yeah, so I guess docks, that's docks, right. But fishery, I already had that since 500 pop, so that's a little bit misleading, but I get it's supposed to be the dock. Unlock. So now we have bridging, and docks. I'm probably gonna go for sea trade, rather than land. The land trade routes seem to be pretty shit. We could potentially make... Well, no, I can't make vine because I don't have workshops. I was thinking how to get past some of the prosperity requirements, but we'll just have to do it slowly. It's fine. Sat for a year wondering where my bridges were until I remembered. Right. Yeah, unless you build 2 blocks, you are not gonna have another school, and 2 blocks in here are not something you would naturally have. So it feels like that objective is a little bit arbitrary with that requirement. But again, it's not anything like too horrible, so just, you know, it's just small little things that are not exactly like, again, something you would naturally do, which usually you should stick with these objectives to things that people would naturally be inclined to do, so they don't forget about something absolutely arbitrary. Oh, expensive. Okay, I have this island now, so we could go another block. I just want to bridge over so we can do the dock. I'm gonna wait for some little more money. I don't want to go into debt unnecessarily. Can also send Caesar a small gift. Haven't been here long at all. 1 year so far. I just play very slowly. Okay, we need wheat. I haven't been growing that. I know I can sell it to the land trader. Okay, since Cloud clearly wants it to happen, let's make it happen. Let's cut through. I need jobs anyway, right? Yeah. Cloud wants us to trade wheat. So we will do it. Just this farmland is really awful, but yeah, it's okay. Can have some stuff. Just that the granary is gonna... I wanted a block down here. I'm gonna probably go with a granary down here. Something along those lines should work. Accept wheat, no traders. Go with a granary. Oh, here. This thing's gonna accept, or rather, yeah, accept wheat. And I'll do a car depot, because I know that this is not useful for anything else. Wait until activation happens. And bring it from 4 to 5. We'll be selling wheat. Let's do that before we do the dock. Clearly, Cloud wants us to do it, so let's do it. God, Gulag. It is! 1,000 people. Okay, that was an objective for workshops, I think, right? 1,000 people, 2,000 denarii. Okay, I need money. It's gonna be something. We need to just not spend everything, which is usually not a common thing to do. Usually you min-max a lot, but that's fine. Contaminated water. Yeah, that's why I suffered the plague early on. Hopefully we can fix this. Fish should ramp up. Hopefully. I'm gonna make more fishing over here. Because we can. And fish is really powerful. It is the most powerful food source in the universe, even more powerful than double wheat on central and desert maps, depending on the closeness to the fishing points, which this is very close. And we'll be selling wheat. I don't have the trader. Okay, fine. He wants things now from me. Okay. I'm gonna have to increase this to 16. Fish, yes. This is devolving. I think I need another market, most likely. And just better stability of food. Which is a problem, since the first feeding cycle is almost always the biggest issue for you. They just stockpile it. So it takes a while before it gets trickled back to other people. I'm not selling the stone, which is causing me issues. But it's fine. We didn't have extensive debt. Send this on. So are we doing the job? 4 to 5? Yes. Yes, we are. I'm gonna have to save up and send him the wheat, I think. I don't want him to be angry. But 20 months is a consideration. I would have to open a new trade route for it though, so it doesn't matter. Let's wait. Hopefully we can get lots more fish. Some of this is suffering from a little bit of inefficiency, I think. Or maybe just enough. There's like a 3-second delay for that one. It's fine. Send him the wheat. Sell stuff, hopefully. And then we do... after... Oh yeah, I probably filled the quota already, haven't I? Yep. Almost everything apart from the stone, so I'll have to wait. And then start selling the wheat. I should make sure that people do not eat this. Because they could. They could be doing that. More money, hopefully. Once we get out of that, I'm gonna go back into that to open this. After we get some wheat in here. Obviously. They still complain about desirability issues. I'll indulge them. Do you want me to build nice things? You might want to. I think I like this. He's grateful. Let's open the route for wheat, which is this, Lutetia. Sell wheat. They can buy a lot of it, I just cannot make a lot of it around here. This one block is sufficient for now. I don't feel like we need to expand it. Some people who have issues with crime. Hopefully that's gonna get solved soon. Let's get a bit of plaza. Money is not looking amazing, so I'll have to keep selling things. We don't have... I could build a senate for taxing, but that's insane. I do not want to do that. Get them some goddess statues. Everyone should be small casa. Hopefully our prosperity is gonna rise due to this. We also need to keep making money. I think I need to stockpile 2000 now. So I'll just keep it running for a bit. I'm not taxing them, so hopefully sentiment's gonna be alright. They're getting the extra food type as well, which is helping their sentiment a little bit. But this is a lot of labor. I need to kind of soak it. I'm thinking about what can I do to make more money in a pinch. But I think we are making everything. Maybe slightly more stone could be useful, but I don't think we can mine any of this anyway. If this was mineable, it would be worth switching. It's not, obviously. Okay. Any mineable rocks here? No. It's alright. Already 500 denarii. So just wait a little bit. Even though the unemployment is a huge issue for us, we should be careful about that. I don't want riots. They're buying some wheat. Just good as a supplement, but it's not absolutely crucial. I could make some of the clay I could sell to other people, I think. There was a, yeah, Butigala. It's kind of expensive to open up though, so I'm reluctant right now. It's too early. No bots yet. I think the bots are gonna be 20 prosperity to unlock, so I'll have to wait on that. Our prosperity should be rising though, so let's just wait. Landslides, that's not good. It's an incentive to build a caravanserai eventually. Got goods ready for selling, just the traders are not coming. Because landslides. We are playing on very hard, so they last a bit longer than they otherwise would. Okay, now traders came back. We still managed to sell in November, so we didn't lose out on quota, I don't think. It's December. 1500, 1600 denarii, January. Oh yeah, Caesar took a chunk of our money as tribute. We can check that in here. Tribute, 430 denarii. He's taken that. Okay. Sweeped all the goods from our stockpile. Need to wait for 2000. But food situation is getting better. We have the fish, which is currently just absolutely full. Blessing from cities helps with the fruit a little bit and wheat for selling. Not an awful blessing. 2000, we need to wait for a month to take by with that, so that we actually have that event happen. We should get unlocks with that. Yes. There are some proper artisans under those Plebians. My dearest governor, it seems that under those barbarians, some of them qualify to learn a proper artisan job. So you should be able to produce some high quality goods now. Good job. Okay. So we can make workshops. It took my money though. That didn't say that. You should add that into this. If Cloud watches this, I usually like, when I take money from players, I tell them that I will. Because this is that's a lot of money for me at this point. So, you know, if unless I'd known, maybe I would have not done that so early. Because what can I realistically get from this? Well, I can sell some bricks. What are bricks valued at? Yeah, a lot. Actually, a lot. Let's get a clay pit. And workshops for bricks. 3, 2 clay pits. Make it happen. Accept bricks. I know Caesar's upset. I have to make up the money now because he took everything from me. Let's just do that. This is gonna earn us a lot of money eventually, and we should be overproducing sand, I think. The sand pits really produce very quickly, so it's 16 point something in a year. So we should still be filling the quota handily. I know. 14.4. Augustus team told me it's 16.6 or something. Brickworks are going on. 16 sand, yes, we can do that. Just when I wanted to expand this. We could keep this for something a little bit later, but I don't need to. Let's add this and a wall. Wall that off. Should I show that number on Discord? I need to test it. You can test it. Augustus team told me it's 16.6 or something. So let me know what it is. It could be that I was given incorrect information as well, but I doubt it. Should be making money from the brickworks. Okay, I could potentially go for a tavern, but that's not desirable for me to do. Prosperity cap is 35, so that's okay. What's next? Need to think. Do I want another brickworks? How many can we sell? 20 is a lot. I think we need another one. Let's get one more. Yeah, the bricks are gonna be huge. Hey Mario, welcome. You missed 1 hour of it? Yeah, no problem. You can watch the vote for it if you really want to. But we still made it. We are not very far into the map. Since it has events, it locks progression. Okay, what's our next task then? I think I want to do the dock. So I need a bridge. It's got some access. Let's get a dock. I really want to dock here, I think. So what can I sell even to these people? Fish and furniture. I can make furniture. Is furniture vanilla price? Yep. Okay. Let's get a warehouse. Two of these. Is this correct? I think I miscalculated it. It's gonna cut into the space a little bit, but that's fine. accept furniture. We'll do 8 units. That's enough. What's the other thing they buy? Fish. I could sell fish, but it's not something I want to do. Not I want it, no. Otherwise you would see it. Get a little plaza. Contaminated water. Always sucks. This should get going. We still have some free workers. Oh yeah, I should. He asks for a lot of sand. I don't have the stockpile capacity for so much sand. I don't want to have so much capacity for sand because it's actually bad for me. Let's get this here. Doesn't matter. Let's just accept extra sand here. Since he really wants to, I might delete this later. But okay. Let's do it. Should have still pretty huge surpluses, hopefully. Extra workshops. Message from Caesar. It stings here. My dearest governor, on my last visit, I nearly died because of the smell of the plebeians. Build them some proper Roman bathhouses, so the next time, at least, I don't have to burn my clothes again. Okay. Let's get a bath. That's what I was waiting for anyway. It's just that I need to be told that we can build them. Let's do this. We need to get a pottery going on. Hey Cloud, welcome. I'm sorry I couldn't let you know sooner. My schedule was all over the place lately, so I decided to play it today. Let's get... I want just one. Make a bit of pottery. Let's get a warehouse. Warehouse over here. Accept pottery. 16 units, probably enough. Romans finally discovered water in a hole. Well, it's the barbarians, the locals we are colonizing. We don't actually have any Romans, I don't think. It feels like we are shaping a society, you know, from the start. Just kind of giving you little notes how the locals are doing, but yeah, pretty sure Romans knew that. So, furniture. Do we have it? Yes, a little bit of it. I want to open this. It's gonna be expensive. Let's do it. Export. How much can we sell? 32 units. That's a lot. This is enough though. Plus my labor is finally running dry. That's good. I would like to give them more entertainment, but for amphitheaters I need... Let's see. Money and favor. 2,000 population and 2 theaters. I don't think I can reach that with one block. And so we'll have to make another one. What joy. Okay. Let's do it here, but I need some more money. Oh, yeah, Cloud, if you're still here, if you want to check the early part of the VOD that you missed, you might find some little things that are wrong. There's obviously some grammar that's not quite right, but that's fine generally. I don't really hold that against anyone, that's fine. But there are some things with the events, I don't want to repeat myself too many times, but you might want to watch that, and you know, maybe it's intentional, but most likely not, so you might just want to watch that early part. Okay, we should be getting some furniture exports. We do have lots of money, so let's get the second block over here. It's gonna be pretty cursed as well. I want to do fishing, so let's deploy fish first. Just 2, okay. We could do more on the other bank. I don't think I want to incorporate it into the block though. Do I want to make it into a line block? I might. I don't want to make line blocks though. If I can help it. But this is gonna be awful if I don't do that. Yeah, I think it's gonna have to be a line block, is it? And even use this granary for its source. I'll do fish, 16, 16. Roadblock this off. Give them a guard eventually. For now, let's focus on the small things. Giving them 1x1 things is good. Plus, make sure they don't die, so I'm gonna give them a bathhouse pretty much immediately. They'll hate that. It's fine. You can do plaza if you need to. Yeah, no problem. Can do it afterwards. Again, I don't want to repeat myself. It's not like anything crucial, but it's something that's a little bit confusing, maybe not intended by you with the messages. But you don't have to touch anything if you didn't want to. I know it's a pain to go back. Okay, we actually are having some large casa, which is awful. It's good for prosperity though, so I'm kind of fine with it. So yeah, that's the pottery flowing in. I could manufacture more on this bank. I should probably bring fish from here to this one. Since these two are gonna have problems. I think I want car depot here. Do fish. Bring it from 3. Bring it to 4. This is 4. And then this needs connection. Connect it up, and then roadblock it off over here. It's actually really bad. I might actually get rid of this later. You'll see, because this is inefficient like crazy. I could do a bridge, make this better. Yeah, I think I don't want this connection, but for now we'll have it. We'll have it. It's fine. It's some extra fish. Get a market. Let's get a theater. Roadblock this off. Make sure this has access. It's gonna get coverage from this. And don't feed them wheat. Let's go ahead and carpet down plaza for extra sentiment and desirability. Give him some marble columns. And statues. This should accept it. Oh, yeah, it's full. That's why. That's right. I want to make this into a reasonable block relatively quickly, so what I'm gonna do is gonna put down a warehouse over here. This could actually be a good spot for an amphitheater. So I'm gonna put this right here. Could make something well, very small over here, but I don't think we'll need to. There's plenty of space. We don't need to be too stringent with this. Let's make more pottery over here. We can use it later as well. It's gonna be good for jobs anyways. Get some of these warps going as well. This thing's gonna accept pottery. We'll give it a depot. It's gonna start stealing its pottery. Let's wait. Steal it from 9, bring it to 8. Could do more wharfs over here. It's just all sort of like awful because people hate the sight of it. I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna keep it for an amphitheater. Water is something I need to give them at this point in time. So let's do that. That's a really bad place for it. Gonna do that there. It's 14.4 point on Zach's server under Augustus development. That's the 2 and confirmed in latest update. Okay. I was given that information in Augustus Discord, which is private Discord for Augustus development for the game, which I usually take for more accurate information than whatever you can find on Zach's Discord. I'm not sure if they touched it. They probably didn't touch it. So I'm gonna just double check. You are right. I was having that wrong. Sorry. So actually Crudelius told me 14.4 correction. Stone is 9.6, Brixar is 7.2. It's been a while since I saw it. A couple of months. So I forgot. So it's 14.4. No. I just haven't really seen it in 3 months, so I forgot. You don't really think about that every day, so forgot. It's, you know, if you are proven wrong, you should embrace it. Don't feel like you have to down a hill that's pointless. If you are proven wrong, embrace it. Embrace that you change your ways, especially if it's an opinion on something. Evolving is good, but this case it's just me being dumb, but you know, regardless it's kind of similar to that. Some people could fight over that and just like insist that's not gonna do anything. I want school. Let's get this. Religion. I need to do dump somewhere anyway, so let's give them, I want to give them Venus, and then the rest start dumping here. They also want Mars. Could do that elsewhere, possibly. They should get God now. Yes, they are evolving. They'll even get pottery soon. This should bring our prosperity up as well. And population, we need 2000 population, which is gonna happen relatively quickly now. Lots of money. I think it's mostly bricks and some of this furniture. I want another bricks workshop. Better entertainment. My dearest governor, bread and games are always a good way to control people. It's time for them to have proper entertainment and education. So we've unlocked libraries and amphitheaters, gladiator schools, and actors colonies. Let's do this. Let's give them a gladiator school. This is gonna be awkward. Can't already see it. Yeah, a big issue. Where to put this? I don't know where to put this. I could make it so that this is connected, but it's dangerous. The market ladies will freak out. I think I might remove this dumping site and just build it elsewhere. I have plenty of spaces now to put it, I think. Right? Well, let's find a place. This is farmland. I kind of want to keep it. I think I'm gonna dump here. So what are these temples? Everything apart from Venus. This does mean that this granary is kind of isolated now, but we can bring this up and then this engineer is gonna cover it. Gladiators and actors. And a road. And a shit ton of fruit box. Small insula, I need taxes, so taxes are next. Or actually it's before done, it's money and favor, which is 40 prosperity, so we need to wait for our prosperity to rise. It should happen. Gladiator school and actor school, and again, let's put it somewhere here if we can. There you go. These people need some extra desirability. Vines. I don't want to make vines. Do I want them? Is there a reason for it? Can I sell them? Let's see. Wasn't I thinking about vines? Yes, Portus Victoria would buy vines from me. But I'm not convinced, I don't want that. I will make vine eventually, over here I suppose. So let's open this up. Vines. 3 vines farms. Bring this down. Bring this down. I'm just gonna... I don't want to sell it, but I guess... I don't know. No, it's bad. Let's just put it here. It's fine. Accept vines. And an engineer. get a lararium over here. Medium statue or legionary, doesn't matter. This house is having issues. Let's get a pond. This should bring us over the prosperity threshold, so we can actually start taxing people. That would be grand. He hates where he lives. There is virtually nothing I can do for him. So the cliffs. Clearly. Clearly they do. Okay. So what's next? Population growth. I'm just gonna keep doing what we are doing. What's the population cap? 500 extra people coming. Vines will be grown for Caesar in a while. Have I forbidden wheat? Yes. Good. Just need to wait for prosperity. So that means years of waiting. Because prosperity only rises over years. 32 prosperity. It's gonna be better next year. Blessing from Mercury. Eh, it's alright. Nothing too crazy. Pottery here is a little bit scarce, but it's gonna be fine once this fills up properly. Should well. Let's get an extra workshop. I know Caesar wants it, it's fine. To move this temple. Oh, it's gonna be here, right. Well, that's okay. Just put it like that and then another workshop. Mine is fine, I just need prosperity. What's the prosperity cap? Send him things. Anything he wants. Prosperity cap is 49, so that's alright. I just need 40. Could add houses over here if I really wanted to. For now we don't really want to. Romanized wages, I think. Yep. Let's do that. You could do a gift if you really wanted to. I'm gonna save for a big one. Got a spirit is 36. Next year we should get it. Flooded clay pit. It's inconsequential. He wants money. Let's let him have money. Give me the prosperity. Landslides. I hope it's not gonna be 39. at the end of the year. It could be. It's fine. Message from Caesar. My dearest governor, it seems that you progress in civilizing those barbarians are on good track. Again, a little bit of broken English. It's fine. To speed up the progress, the Senate will provide some extra funding to the city. Which means I have a forum, do I? No? No, I don't. What? Favor and... Oh, it gave me favor. Did it give me money? I'd like to know what exactly it did, because I have no idea what it did. I was hoping it gets me forums, but no. Clearly not. Okay, so... If you want... a Colosseum and Linehouse, we need 3,000 population, we're almost there, 4 libraries, and then 50 prosperity, right, so if I turn this one into something, 5 favor and 2,000 denarii, right. It's good to give players the information, because there's no way for them to know. I need to evolve this guy, and then we'll be at cap 50. How do we do that? Let's take a look. I can do it here. Maybe this will do it. Yep. To be sure, we could feed some of them furniture, possibly. 16 is enough. This is useless for now. And I need to think. And 4 libraries. I don't know why I would want to make that, but okay. I'm just gonna delete them afterwards. It's very arbitrary. 3,000 population is something I do not have though, as a capacity. No. Furniture could be a thing. It's just also not good. Doesn't provide you with anything. Yeah. It's a little bit arbitrary. Not sure if I like that as an objective. I like to have something that I'm actually gonna keep or do naturally, not something like this, but do whatever you want. Furniture. I think I need to give them furniture. Let's do that. I'm gonna overproduce it here, I think. I wanted to keep some of this for plebs, but that space is running out really quickly. We'll see. Let's keep this road locked off. Give them an engineer. And 2 on depots. Depot here. It's gonna bring furniture. Let's set this to accept. 8 and 8. Need 2 of these. Furniture, bring it from 6, bring it to 8. Furniture, bring it from 6, bring it to 9. I'm going to give them a library, even though I'm not going to be able to give them oil. But yeah, I'm not gonna give them a library. There's no point to it if I can't give them oil easily. I think they'll have trouble evolving as it is. We'll see. I might add another statue over here actually. It'll help matters a little bit, I think. Maybe even another one. Furniture should be flowing. It is. That will help. Let's get a pond. Let's So it's our prosperity cap and pop goal. Yeah, that didn't increase that much. I'm gonna do something. I can quite easily do this. Let's get extra houses over here. I'm gonna keep a space for a fountain amongst them. Because that was weak, if anything. It's really bad. Blessing from Neptune is alright. It's always good to have more money. Not gonna evolve these, I don't think, so might as well. It's fairly awful. Let's get this. Lararium. Lararii. Lararium's here. Hopefully this is not gonna result in absolutely butchering the mergers. No, it's fine. Eventually they should get all their things. It's gonna be extra people. Hopefully the market is gonna do its job. Yes it is. Could keep space for something. Not entirely necessary. 3000 pops. What's the other thing we needed? 50 prosperity, was it? I think it's 50 prosperity. We are almost there. I think we should attain it relatively easily. 56, yes. For this overproduction is sufficient. Seems like it is. This one has trouble evolving. Get a statue? I don't think that's gonna reach. No. As it all. Anyways, let's keep it. It's fine. Let's build a highway tile. Here, I don't make that much wheat. I can stockpile it, it's fine. Alright. Send him a gift. I think we can have a big one. Not sure if we'll even need it. Plenty of favor. 50 prosperity, 3000 pop. We have it. So we just need to wait a month, I think. Let's see. The list. Oh, I need the 4 libraries. That's alright. Message from Caesar to Colosseum. My dearest governor, it looks like you've made some good progress. Now it's time for one of the most famous buildings of Rome. The Colosseum should be built now and to finally show our supremacy over those barbarians. Okay, so we can build a Colosseum. That's what I was waiting for, so we can do Patricians. I'm not sure about total pop. We still can fit some. I need another block though. We'll need another blood block and then we'll do Patricians. I can actually start working on the Patricians. We'll need monuments, and monuments are gonna be a bit of a pain to get, but we will want them. Let's get a bridge here. Cut through this. There's a lot of... it doesn't look like it, but the map does offer a lot of space for what you need, especially if you min-max the initial areas like we did. Okay, so let's plan out some of the Patrician areas, shall we? Let's get something going on over here. I want to keep some space if we can. I think it's... Is this too generous to think of us being able to attain 4x4 Patricians? We have a second vine type. I think we have everything we need, really. Colosseum, as well as all the other things, should mean that we can get it. This is too greedy. I'm gonna have to put it here. so we actually use this area more. Let's do it like this. Why do I want to do this? Oh, this is gonna mean that, yeah, this house here, here. Let's see, this is gonna be irregular. I could have squeezed it a little differently, but yeah, this corner is gonna be pretty bad. Well, it still is enough, as it seems. This is 4 tiles. You'll see, is this reasonable to expect? Yes. 3x3s are enough, so she's did it with 4x4s. I think I'm gonna go for 4x4s. I'll need a Grand Temple to Venus though, if we can have it. Which, for that, I'll need... $3,500, 55 prosperity, more than 5,000 dinar. That's all fine. It's gonna happen naturally. That's a good objective. Okay. So I'll start working on the Patricians immediately. I think I need olives though. So let's see who sells olives. Oil, iron, marble, iron, olives, and Divodurum, which is a sea trader. It's over here, that's fine. Can have that quite easily. I'll want a granary over here. Water is gonna be a bit of a pickle for this, obviously. But not a huge issue. We can water pretty much everyone with this. Bathhouse here. Just give them some basics. I'm gonna slowly evolve them over time into what I need. It's actually a good place for a market. It's gonna accept fruits and wheat. 8 fish. It's not a great place for it, but well, it's an awful place for it because it cannot exist. It's fine. Let's go ahead and build this elsewhere then. Let's get it here. This thing's gonna bring fish. Let's wait for 11 to activate. Bring it from 2 to 11. Said that no reservoir fits on the mountain. That would look cool here. And there probably is a reservoir here. Just didn't occur to me that that's what you want in your life. But sure, you can have it if you really want to. Okay, let's accept 8 olives. Let's accept 8 marble. Workshops oil. I'm gonna do manufacturing over here. Don't want fish over here, we don't need to. I don't know what that was. Probably landslides. Let's accept 8 oil, 8 olives. Let's bring it with a depot. Bring olives. Double check. Message from Caesar? No. Landslides, yes. Okay. Bring it from 6 to 12. Start importing olives. Where is it? Import. Let's make workshops for wine. This is way too much. Does not matter though. Let's accept 16 and 16. Let's get a depot. We'll need a warehouse over here for goods, obviously. I wanted to go here. It's gonna accept 8 pottery, 8 furniture, 8 oil, 8 wine. We also want to start making some food for these patricians. Need some wheat and fruits. It's a lot of labor. We'll see what it ends up being like when everything gets employed. That place is intended for Patrician water, okay. Mountain water. Was that Mountain Dew? Yeah, you will be bathing in Mountain Dew, you will be drinking Mountain Dew. That's the sign of the true Patrician being sticky and just absolutely covered in insects in summer. Okay, monument things. Let's import some marble. Import. Oh, I need to open a route for it. That's right. Oh, it's a land trade route, is it? Okay. Then I need to do it here. 16, sure. Import it. Let's not accept it here, that would be horrible. Want to do monument construction here, obviously. I want grand temples as well, but that's gonna take a little while. Might start working on our small little patricians ahead of time. You'll see, I need a pleb block as well, so the sooner we can kind of get that going, the better, I think. We need to prepare a senate for this, unfortunately, because that's what we have to do. Oh no. I cannot fit it, I was thinking I could fit it. So now I have to do a Colosseum, like here. There's still one tile, so it's fine. Okay, well, the big chungus is ready. Let's prepare this. I think that's a tile. No, it fits. I need an arena as well though, which is gonna piss these people off by having it. Oh, we can have it there. It's fine. School. Let's get a market. Need depots. Cats are running around like crazy, as they do. So 4 depots. I'm gonna go ahead and take furniture from the newest one to the oldest one. Then we'll bring pottery from the second to the last. Then we'll bring oil from 12 to 13. And wine as well. Let's bring it from 10 to 13. Everything should pile up over here. We need a tavern. Start preempting the plaza. Temples. Spread them around a little bit. Need to start that pleb block. We could do it now. And as I said, this could be better if we split it off into this side. There could be a bridge here. Let's cut this off from this. This doesn't need access anymore. Have it like that. This is gonna get accept fish. Do we want to? I don't want to make a line block, but there are lots of rocks. We'll see if we can fit something. Even if it's not exactly optimal. I think it's still better than a line block, most likely. It will have lots of rocks in it, but again, it doesn't need to be the best block in the universe. Just needs to have people in. They will never get taxed, I don't think, so that's not gonna matter. You could farm this. No need to. Block. Let's give them guard. Hey, Minchiga, welcome. It's prepared. Might as well get them goods. Probably want to give them furniture and pottery. Eight. Furniture, bring it from, well, let's wait, yes, it's active. Bring it from the first, bring it to the last. Pottery. Bring it from the second to the last. Need a market. You'll need amphitheater. For that, we'll need a gladiator school and actor school on it. Let's get gladiators over here. Actors could be in the block itself, doesn't matter. Again, we won't be taxing these people, so very few things will actually matter. Make sure they don't die. I think I messed up. I need a reservoir for water, obviously. Let's do it over here. Can you let me build it? Stop! Stop coming into the city. Okay. This day will explode, otherwise this map does have contaminated water. Let's get this build over here. Got this forest. Some of this is a little awful because of the rocks, that's fine. Doesn't need to be prison. Just needs to do its job. Let's get that. Let's get this. Wasted a lot of money this year. That's fine. It is necessary. Are the new patricians settling in? Let's give them water. They should start getting various things. Oil is pumping. Food is here. Goods are being brought. Need to give them gladiator school, lion house. Where do we put the lion house? Let's put the lion house here. And an actor's colony as well. It's a bit cursed, but it's alright. Time to make some fat, wealthy Romans, yeah. Let's do it. What arms? 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. If it's a little bit redundant, it's fine. Oh yeah, I forgot about the school. Let's get a school. Hopefully the school is gonna do its job. It is. Good. He wants furniture. Let's send him furniture. Barth says, plot twist. This has been a ploy by the natives to get the fat wealthy Roman patricians to come here, that it'll turn all barbarian again and raid the palaces. Yeah. Just looking at the town makes me thirsty. Does it? It was pretty dry. It's balls hot here, so I would love to put my feet in that lovely new pond. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Reminds me of a public swimming pool, like outside swimming pool, like a small aqua park. It had this kind of, when I was a kid, I remember we visited that, and it had this kind of, you know, paving around the pools, this color, or the salmon. I don't have amphitheater. Let's build that. Watch them shoot up into space, become insula, hopefully. Yes. Let's give them more fish. Is there enough fish in here? No, not really. I need to kind of solve that. I could have gone with more fish here, but I was lazy. I guess we do it. Let's do it. Let's do it somewhere. I need to put my temples somewhere else. I'll just put them in here. Does not matter. I cannot put people there anyway. Mars. Where do we put Mars? I'm just gonna start dumping it like here. Plus something 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 dark side. Yes, move Venus here. This, oh no, it is enclosed now. Yeah, right. Well, let's put that here. Got that. Let's make sure we have access to the granary. It's gonna be some extra food. It's not gonna be huge, but it does not need to be. And let's give them a wall to isolate them from this. I can do a verdant hedge, I suppose. I like verdant hedges on northern maps. So they fit. They do fit. Sounds lovely, yeah, it was. Plot twist. This was a strategy by the Romans to get the natives to behave like barbarians and thus justify that the Romans plundered their homes. And to move to God Gulag again, yeah. It's a traveling fair. A traveling freak show, rather. Okay, Grand Insula. We need nice things. I will have problems with that. I need to build monuments, but we need 55 prosperity for that. I might just give them some temporary measure. Like this statue. We'll see if we move this eventually. We might have to. I could give them gardens and trick them into having more nice things. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it causes a collapse later anyway, but we'll see. Oh yeah, I could do something I usually do, I forgot. It's a neat little trick. When you have Lararii and... yeah, you can just make it so that they have more desirability this way. Lararii has +1 extra range as opposed to a small statue. So if you use them for borders like this to get them high up on desirability, you can use Lararii to do it better. Let's hope it works. They'll probably want wine. Yes, it needs wine. It's fine. Let's wait. They'll evolve eventually. Let's give them things. Start taxing them more. We are only taxing patricians, so it shouldn't matter. Clinic. Oh yes, the clinic is not doing its job. Let's put down another clinic. Let's get a small little statue there. Even more reason to spam Lararii. Or Larariums, yes. They are great for guard coverage. Very expensive though, very expensive. Water supplies? I removed a fountain. I'm so stupid. Okay. So I was minimizing it and it looks the same when you minimize it in my native overlay. So that's why. Let's bring him back up. So what do we want now? We want a hospital, do we? I don't have a hospital. I don't even have an academy, so yeah, that's gonna be bad for a long time. What was that? I don't pay even more wages? No, it's Emperor's Gratitude, right. We have small patricians for now, that's fine. We need to wait until our prosperity climbs, and then we have everything. I need to start construction on my monument though, so let's build a foundation of a Colosseum. And then I'll have to prepare some workshops. So what we need is concrete. Let's get 2 brickworks. Get clay pit, sand pit. Let's get some timber first. Sand. roadblock this for now. Don't allow traders to come here, or market ladies rather. And then warehouse. I'll have to connect this up to this place, make this into a manufacturing area, or rather, yeah, the marble and stone area. Let's get 2 of these. Something like 4 depots. Does not really matter. Let's accept stone 16, bricks 8, marble 8. Marble 8. Let's get this to accept sand 8, clay 8, timber 8, and additional 8 marble. So let's bring marble. Well, let's wait until this activates. Bring marble from the first one to 16. Let's bring marble from the first one to 17. And then stone. I'm gonna stop selling stone. Bring stone from the first one to the last one, and probably do the same thing. That's all I really need. We should accept bricks here, everything should be set up. Hey FGs, welcome, thanks for the raid. You need 5,000 population, some more prosperity, right? It's gonna happen though, I think. Yeah, my pop is well beyond that. This is now evolved, so just give it time, it's fine. Lots of various things. Give it time to manufacture. I need some more sand pits, maybe. Should actually work. Hey, FGPs, welcome. Thanks for the raid. Let's get a work camp and caravans, and architects guild. Caravans, sorry. Flooded clay pit. It's fine. Should see a lot of construction materials being deposited. 5,000 pops. Prosperity should be good enough. Yes, it's 68. This is receiving stone currently. So let's wait. Don't pay some more wages. Let's pay even more, slightly. We don't have that much money anymore. So to be kind of careful. I'm gonna tax the Patricians even more. So we are only taxing Patricians. No one else. We need to stop losing money. I might look into more trade opportunities if we really have to. Oh, traders are coming here, that's bad. Yeah, I don't have that. It's awful. What do these people buy? I've opened this up. They buy oil. I don't want to sell that. I could sell clay, possibly. Could sell weapons. Could sell more bricks overseas, possibly. Might do that. In a bit. It's 5,000 to open though. I'm struggling to get my furniture out in sufficient quantity. Let's get another circuit. And it's needed for the blocks as well as for trade, so let's do it. It's really important. We always have some for selling. Half the people are angry, it's fine. I could go ahead and set up another trade of something. There's this city, yeah. I could sell vines, which is very close. And the weapons are intriguing. I could mine somewhere in these places, right? This is probably fake rocks. Oh, I don't have iron, right? That's right, I would have to import iron. I want to do that. I do not want to do that. I'll set up bricks. Connect this up. Make sure that traders do not come here. The C1s, that is. And then we accept some bricks over here. Because we can. And we'll sell that. We'll sell that to sea people. Not from the Bronze Age, but to the sea trade route. She's... I think Rome, yes. They would buy oil. I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's better than weapons. It is better than weapons. Which bricks, it doesn't make any sense for profitability. Bulk goods that have a lot of volume but low cost are not good for export. Like even modern day, but even more so ancient times. Like stuff, they would import like shit tons of food to Rome, but that was due to necessity and they heavily subsidized it because it was just necessary. But stuff like construction materials like this, like bricks, you could make pretty much anywhere unless you are in a desert. So that's not something they would really do. Marble is a different story because it's more of a luxury building material, but for bricks, nah. They should have much lower value in the game. Is the worldwide to sell vines? I don't think so. We have it. I could do it. It's just money sitting on the table, you know, so we should do it. Like, I'm gonna do it. But it's not gonna, like, save the world or anything. We also need to open a route for it. Let's do it. Sell vines, sell it, sell it, sell it. Because prices on vines are minimal. It's like another raw good. 36 is actually more than clay, for example. But it's still not great. But it's money. You can make money off of it, so we should do it. This requires timber. We are waiting on timber. I have 2 timber yards, so it should be okay. Warehouse is looted. I need to pay my people slightly more money so they stop tearing down the city from the inside. And we should open Rome once we see bricks. We do see bricks. Open Rome. Say we import quote-unquote wine. And we export bricks, yes. It's gonna be lots of ship traffic. Oh no, I rotated the map. I hate this. Let's bring it back. No, it's not back. There we go. I never live with the rotated map. There are some people who can play with the rotated map. For me, it's absolutely horrible. It's like in Stronghold. The moment I rotate it, I just don't know where anything is. And I just play as one orientation. I really don't like rotated map. There are some people who can get away with doing it. I've seen Fairby do it, I think. But I just cannot deal with it. I think food is an issue here. Is it an issue here? No. So we could just make a depot. And bring it to people. Bring fish from 3 to 11. Double check. No. 14. Yes. And a new market could help, but I don't have very good spots for it. I do not have very good spots for it, but it will help. Need some prosperity, so let's wait. I rotate it sometimes when not sure where to build. Right. But then you switch it back, right? Because... Also one of those lunatics who regularly rotates the map to figure out where to put things. But that's not what you need. What you need is just this. Tab, native overlay, and that's what you need. You don't need to rotate the map. That's awful. It's awful. You put it back, good. But there are some people who do that, like whatever suits you. But for me, it's absolutely horrible. Is there a sea trade problems? Because I don't see any ships coming. And it's really bad. Stormy seas, yeah. Yeah, that's it. I think people hate the taxes. The patricians hate the taxes. Too bad. That's what you get. For being rich. Someone has to pay for it. The whole city is not paying taxes. I know, it's fine. Make some money. Yes. Finally making some money. Coliseum is getting built, which is good. Once we stop importing marble, that's gonna be big for our eco. People hate the taxes. I suspect it's the patricians causing the issues. I think plebeians are fine with this. Let's check sentiment. Commerce. No, it's health. It's risks. It's sentiment. It's a special tab. Very upset, yes. We cannot have them be so upset. Let's lower the taxes. They are hiring plebs to riot on their behalf, yeah. Well, in Augustus you can actually make the rest of the city very happy and just tax patricians, but they can go and burn down the city, the patricians. They spawn criminals and rioters as well. So, you know. Some things are just like that. We should make another vines farm. It's not very efficient, so we need multiple, but it's fine. It's fine. Just gonna double. This is pretty hideous, but okay. Whatever. They still are mad. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Just calm down. I'll just give slightly more money. You have schmeckles. Just calm down. That's how Bruce Wayne became Batman. It would be funny if patricians didn't directly spawn rioters, but instead walked around and hired the rioters, Skulk suggested. It would be good, because you would not see patricians really become like criminals like plebs are and just mugging people on the street. So yeah, it would be more subtle. There should be a different mechanic for when you do that, for sure. It's just, I don't know how much of a pain it would be to implement. New unlock, great. My dearest governor, now the population reaches in prosperity, we should show our respect to the gods. Build some large or grand temples to show our respect to the gods for the riches they gave to us. Grand temple to Venus. Construct the crutch of crutches. Build it here, it fits. If it fits, it sits. Like cats. Let's do this. This is almost done anyway. Yeah. Plus, I need to worry about guards anyway, because obviously we've been building a city but not really paying homage to the guards much, so let's give them something the guards always want, which is a gulag. Yes. On the fringes of society, there's gonna be a small little camp that is going to... Oh, fuck. I enclosed my city and it killed all the patricians. Oh well. Do not play on 300 speed when you add things like this. Noted. Noted. It's fine. It's just not good. At least it was not palaces. But man, that sucks. That sucks a lot. Just add them back. It's fine. It's gonna take a while for them to repopulate, which is the worst. Okay. I've never done that. No, no one ever has. Clearly. The only one. It's lies. I know it's lies. Everyone has done that. Ah, the Senate is fucked up. Why are you fucked up? This is bad. I cannot fit it here. There is a tile there, which cannot have it. This would have to mean that I relocate my reservoir, which is not something I can do easily. Oh no. Well, I guess I'm taxing half of my patricians. I'm gonna eventually relocate this, I think. But for now, let's keep it until this is built. Not the patricians. Not all I know. Again, it happens to pretty much anyone at some point in their life. It's just that, you know, 300 speed, not very conducive to when you block off your city. It already has the safety measure that Kerry added, where it actually tells you, cities enclosed, you have like a little bit of time to deal with it, but before I press the pause button, it immediately killed them, so I don't have a forum. That's the entire premise. I'm not taxing the entire city. My money is awful now because of that as well. Yeah, Caesar's unhappy. Who could have guessed? It's fine. Just start selling stone again. Because we can. It's not much money, but it's some money. And some money is better than no money. It's fine. Otherwise, this would have been quite trivial. But no, that's not what we can have. It's gonna be okay. We are selling bricks, which is gold bricks, basically. It's absolutely shit ton of value on them. Got loads of goods. Just keep waiting. This thing needs marble. Well, it will have it. It's a third stage. Just needs a little bit more. The marble is bad for my economy, obviously. Cocaine bricks, yes, it is. It is. So welcome to Colombia. Plague in the city. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. We have the Colosseum. I just need a hospital. Oh. No, I don't have it. What's the unlock for a hospital? I need to see that. I think it's money or something. I need 4,500 and then 65 prosperity. We're almost there. Next year. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's about to happen. Send them furniture. And the Grand Temple is on its way to be built. Message from Caesar. My dearest governor, those plebs seem to enjoy their life, but for a real Roman citizen, that's not enough. With the help of proper hospitals and academies, we should attract wealthy Romans from our empire. Okay. Now that I'm told that I can actually build them, let's build them. Academy and a hospital. Good. Exactly the place for it. And then put in some Lararii. Become nice and big. It's gonna take a while for them to do that. I might have to relocate my Senate. Let's put this temple here in preparations of that. I need to... do we need concrete anymore? I don't know, 5th stage. No, it's 5th stage is nothing. Okay, let's remove this. Concrete makers. I need to remove my brick rooks, so I'm gonna put that elsewhere. Workshops, bricks. Here. Should still be fine. It's not efficient, but it doesn't matter. Put this down, put this away, put this away. Let's make a Senate. Let's make a reservoir. Hopefully it's gonna cover everything from nice, safe distance. And then how do I do this? Do this. There we go. Hopefully this is not enclosed. It's not enclosed. So we are indeed fine. Give them some medium statues. I would like to here, but I cannot. Put some Lararii. Or Larari. I don't know. Larariums, that's how it's supposed to be said, yeah. Gadget told us. It's Larariums. Small little tweaks to desirability. And we should be good to go relatively soon. It's here. First palace. I know, it's fine. Venus is gonna solve everything. Oh no, traders. I see traders coming here. Absolutely not. What are they coming here for anyway? Was it goods somehow? Maybe. Pick up the obvious blessing. Okay. Oh yeah, I also forgot to add this one. Let's do that. Luxury palaces. It was a big jump. Freaking Venus Temple. It's like the Venus Temple is the single thing you need to pack and send into the universe if you want to ascend a species. Is there just primordial slime washing up on beaches of some random planet? Make them humans in one single step. Send them Grand Venus Temple. It's gonna make them into full-fledged human beings. Blessing from Mercury. Good. Yeah, this will evolve. Obviously. It's the best Grand Temple ever. Oh no, oh no! Oh no, Neptune didn't like that though. He's jealous, boy. Oh no. Oh no, freak. Okay. I'm gonna go large temples, I guess. No, it's gonna take a long time to do that. Let's just... That's a bad one. It's gonna kill the fish. Which kills the city, effectively. So I'll have to add shipyards. You can offset it with shipyards, but it's super annoying. Let's remove the Venus temples. Because that's what's making him upset. It's not just that he's not getting as much, but it's that other gods are getting more, and if we keep giving Venus even more, he's gonna be very upset about that. Fortunately, we have some stocks of fish in the city, but yeah, that's bad. Let's remove this. Let's add a shipyard over here, and most likely here as well. I'm just gonna move this. It's a disaster. It's an absolute disaster. Okay, let's hope the city survives. And of course, he was the only one who got upset somehow, even though everyone has the same amount of temples. Maybe I forgot about his small temple here? I think I did. I think I forgot to give these people... I was relocating a temple and then I misclicked or something. That sucks. So of course it's Neptune as well, the worst one to upset. Pylons, yes. I must construct additional pylons, but it was due to that mistake mostly. A small little temple can make such a massive difference, but it absolutely can. Fortunately our ships have been recovered, so looks like we seamlessly transferred into that without too many issues, hopefully. Plague in the city, no, there's no plague, ignore it. What about prosperity? Of course it's 100, but when? Well, in due time. Almost there. Patrician food is not looking great. Oh, it is awful for farming. Okay. Well, 2 extra farms. It's not much. It's all we can get. I could make it here. I wisely locked off my staircase too. Well, not really, I could still do it. 5,000, okay. Sure. We could make more food. This fish is lacking the most. They're relying on their fish, but it's filling up. It is filling up. Just give it time. And everything's gonna be fine. Prosperity is on the rise. It's good. I like that we didn't get away with building absolutely branded blocks. I really like that. You could have built a pretty branded block here though. I just like to use it for my industry though, because of the docks. So you could like work around it. I suppose if you really wanted to build a branded one, you could. I just don't like doing it. But if I see an option to, I usually do. Because it's so good and powerful. But with Venus temples in every block, we should also stabilize sentiment pretty well. Just health might be a slight concern. But I don't think it's a large enough concern before we win. Well, it's a line block, but line blocks can be pretty good when you don't have the space. You know, two loops, you should be happy about that. And they incorporated some pretty hideous terrain, so, you know. Nice things. Yes, very nice things. He got his oil. Very beautiful. Nice pillars. The pillars that hold up the world. How long have we played this? 2.5 hours? 2 hours 40 minutes, yeah. I mean, with the events it stretches the time scale a bit because you need to wait for some time. 50 cultures, so let's educate some workshops or some temples. This should give us the extra bump. And send him a gift. Chest of sapphires. And let's accept our promotion. Oh, actually, I need to, well, I have a yearly autosave, I think. I needed a thumbnail, so I'll do a thumbnail later. Let's accept our promotion. Thanks. It's not the most difficult map, this one is pretty relaxed, but it's good. It shows the event system pretty well. Just some minor issues. with the early events, some of them don't really make sense, as we mentioned before. But yeah, it shows the events pretty well. It's a no military map, which is good to see a map that has no military and still be enjoyable. This one does it well with not being able to tax people, at least not early on, so that you are forced to do trade a lot, and there is a lot of trade, so that was fine. The map seemed very small, but it's actually not that small when you look into it. That's gonna be it for Caesar today, so I'm gonna send you over on a raid to see someone else. Let's see who exists. Mort is playing Total War Rome 2. But he's playing GeoGuessr instead. He has a wrong Steam title, let's go and tell him that.